Hello everyone, in the previous video we have worked on creating a GitHub repository and we have installed some of the requirements or the libraries that are required through requirements.txt, and then we have imported the data and also we have exported a machine learning model that we worked on. So now we are going to work on HTML and CSS for the front end and also Flask for the backend or the prediction endpoint. So let's get into that. So we are going to create a folder and we're going to name it as templates. Inside templates we are going to create a HTML file, index.html, and I'm going to paste the file that I've the HTML content that I've copied, which I've already worked on. So in this particular HTML file, we're going to see that we are going to use a form where we are going to use pH prediction. So these are going to be some of our features: fixed acidity, volatile acidity, citric acid, residual sugar, chlorides, and so on. So you can pretty much copy this from the GitHub repository from my link in the description. So I'll just save this, and we are going to create another folder named as static. Okay, just a second. And I'm going to create a new folder, new file by the name style.css, and again I've already created the content, it's in my repository, you can copy from there. So we are going to specify some of the body parameters and the container and so on. So this is pretty much what you have to copy. So what we have done here so far is we have created index.html where we have different parameters or features that are required or essential for the prediction, and under status we have created a CSS file and we have set up different styles and different colors, the text, font size and font style and so on, the border, the padding and all of that. So let's push this now. I'll just name it as data model and HTML CSS all together. So I'm going to commit and push, and then we're going to push. So that's done. So now let's get into the Flask. So let's create a Flask server. So we're going to name the file as app.py, and let me just paste it here. So we have here, if you look at it, we are importing the Flask and the different modules from the Flask, and we're also importing pickle numpy os. Then we set app is equals to Flask of underscore name underscore. Then we set the model path, the pickle file model, and we open it here like with open model path read binary as a file, and then we render the template here, and further whatever we are getting, the features that we are getting through the form from the HTML. So each of the feature is passed here, And now here we are using the numpy and the model.predict in order to predict, and we are returning the rendered template of HTML as a prediction point here. So this will probably run the endpoint. Let's click on Ctrl C to stop the Jupyter Notebook server, because we don't need that anymore. Let's close this, and now you can type Python app.py, and this will run your Flask server. So if you click here, you see you get the prediction point, so it's working all fine. You can add some values and check how the endpoint is working and if it's not broken or if there is any sort of error. So let's predict. So yes, the prediction is working now. So this is good to go. So yeah, in the next video what we'll be checking is how we are going to set up some Azure resources and how we are going to connect the GitHub repository to the Azure Web App, and how we are going to build and deploy the model. So that's pretty much it for this video. See you all in the next one, and thank you so much.